Capricorn. It's your girl, JV. I breathe back at it again with the general tarot reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Gemini season 2021. Let me get my notes. Everything is going to Patreon first. You already know what it is. For daily tarot readings, check out my Instagram, justj_everything. And for other dope shit that I do, my website, justjeverything.com. Now, Capricorn. Woo! Can't ignore it anymore, eh? Undeniable is what I hear. There's something that's undeniable. Undeniable changes that need to be made. Undeniable realizations coming in. Your ruling planet Saturn is retrograde currently until October 10th. And so business is being affected, possibly slowing down. Business, money, career, time, energy are either really slowing down or really like ramping up and becoming overwhelming. So, but more than likely things are slowing down for a bit. And this is coming through as an opportunity for self-mastery for you. I have a lot of notes, so I want to make sure I get everything. Self-mastery coming up. The karmic debt bill comes due. I don't know where that came from, the bill comes due, but I keep hearing that. The bill comes due. And so, and Saturn, Capricorn is all about bills, deadlines, getting shit done, punctuality, things of that nature. So there is this need to, you may be dealing with or resolving issues from the past, like really wrapping stuff up, really tending to things, laying things to rest in certain ways. There is also, in your sign, Pluto is currently retrograde until October 6th. So life won't really flow forward, or won't feel like it's flowing forward, maybe, or it may not appear that way or feel that way, really until mid-October. And so there is this need, especially with all these retrogrades, there's a lot of reflection, remembering, hearkening back to, resolving, slowing down. Darkness that has been hidden will be revealed, especially with Pluto retrograde. Like, you may be seeing people's really ugly sides. You may be seeing your ugly side. People may be seeing your ugly side, and vice versa. There is just a lot coming to light and a lot of obstacles being removed. Hydrate. That eclipse, bringing that full moon lunar eclipse in Sagittarius definitely brought out a lot of bluntness, a lot of like the higher, like finally like the purest truth, lots of truth coming through. Hydrate. But on June 3rd, the Sun in Gemini will be trining Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. So there are revelations coming in about your community, about your real self, about aligning with your long-term plans. Yesterday also, the Sun conjunct the North Node, and so life purpose is going to be coming in hot. That desire to do the thing that you feel called to do, that you're here to do, feeling pulled and drawn towards your purpose, it becoming very clear what your purpose is. On June 14th, Saturn retrograde in Aquarius will be squaring Uranus in Taurus. And so it's like the plan versus the rebellion. Your plans versus divine timing. And you know, the divine is often laughing at our plans. So that's what I'm saying. Don't go full speed ahead. It's retrograde season. There is a need to really reflect, observe, keep both eyes open, and But do that, just not externally. Really internalize that. Really make sure that you're walking the talk and, talking the talk too. What else? There could, that square on the 14th could create tension with other people with Capricorn, Aquarius, or Taurus placements. So it's really important to stay adaptable, because the square is going to be bringing in sudden changes that could absolutely be undesirable. So there is this need to like slow your roll, just chill. I do feel like you can't let things just fester or let things just put things off to the side though. There is just a need to not like charge full speed ahead, but don't leave things untended to. So Gemini rules the lungs, and I want you to empty yours. Exhale all the way. And take a big, big, deep breath. Because we're asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Gemini season 2021. You guys may be feeling or like appearing pretty stoic. I just heard speechless. 4 of Pentacles. Wow, 4 of Pentacles. This is actually Sun in Capricorn. So especially for those of you with Capricorn suns, it's a time to really take a look at what you're clinging to. And understand that whatever it is that you are clinging to, it's perpetuating some sort of lack mentality, a lack mindset, a scarcity mentality, where you're subconsciously, by you being really frugal, or you not spending, or you not investing in your dreams, you clinging to outdated behaviors, outdated habits, outdated thought processes, really not allowing yourself to expand, maybe really clinging to the past also, is preventing you from whatever it is you're clinging to. You're telling the universe that you don't trust it to bring in what it is that you want. It's like, and I also feel like this is very much so just a mindset thing. I do feel like some of you do need to be really more mindful with your money. It's really important to not just spend all willy-nilly Gemini season. You may be coming in, or you may have come into Gemini season kind of like financially walking on eggshells. Look at how, I don't know if you guys can see that. I need to move the camera closer. We're going to redo. Wow, Mercury retrograde. We're going to redo this setup soon for Patreon, just so you guys can see things clearer. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Ooh, okay. Queen of Swords, King of Wands, 6 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Wow, thank you. That was all I needed. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Underneath that, the Hierophant. Okay, guys. So, where did my... Okay. Capricorn, family, stability, structure is really, really, it may be feeling fragile to you right now. So that may be what you're really clinging to. Some of you may are really maybe regretting some sort of financial decisions, regretting the way that some sort of abundance has been spent. But stop regretting and stop harboring on the negative, and allow yourself to tune in or reconnect with whatever spiritual source it is that you believe in, so that you can like rejuvenate yourself and remember that you do have access to infinite resources. You have full capability of drawing in and manifesting whatever it is that you want, as soon as you stop grasping on to like an outdated version of yourself, it feels like. I do feel like by way of family and stability and you tapping into your own nature. Some of you guys are really seeking or having some maybe like guru-like experience, or some of you are coming into or investing in college. There may be a lot of money spent investing in college or investing in courses or classes. It's really important that you invest in your like long-term plan. Investing in gaining knowledge and education about long-term. So let's say you want to be a doctor. It's time to really save, spend wisely so that you can invest in becoming a doctor, becoming a judge, becoming a lawyer, becoming a mentor, being an entrepreneur, whatever it is for you. There is a need to really take the blindfold off and look at your self-sufficiency and your ability to create the life that you want. Interestingly enough, the King of Swords has come out in every reading, but for you, you got the Queen of Swords. So 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Some of you may be clinging to someone. Someone may have spoke really harshly to you, or someone maybe was just like saying it like it is in some way. And that may have like really lit a fire up under your ass in some way, or has really caused you to retreat or withdraw in some sort of way. Some of you may be clinging to someone, or clinging to someone with heavy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements. This person may be clinging to you. This person may be having a really hard time letting you go, and you're really in a place of getting like young, wild, and free, and like tapping into your independence, your autonomy. It's really important for you to, and I also feel like vice versa. You may be having issues letting go of this person, or letting go of what this person said to you or did to you. But Knight of Wands in the middle of the center of the reading is just like there is a certain bold move that needs to be made, and it's it's like for the children. For some of you have kids, or some of you may have kids with this person, and there is a need to, there could be fights coming in with people that you have kids with. There also may be someone with heavy Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements that you're having, like, I feel like soul contracts are really coming up for you, Capricorn. The soul contracts that you have with yourself, the soul contracts that you have with someone with heavy Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements. But there's definitely someone with heavy Scorpio placements. I also feel like that may be in and out, or a fire sign that's, some of you may feel like a fire sign is your soulmate, but they're very in and out, very about themselves right now. There may be a need for you to really look at your ability, your capacity for receptivity. Because I do feel like nostalgia is coming up. Mercury is in retrograde. People from the past are going to be coming up. So there may be even a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that is coming in, or some with heavy earth placements coming in for you to invest in. But I do feel like it's time for you to really take a look at your soul contracts. Are there things, is there unfinished business? I'm surprised that the Death card isn't out, because that's how this feels. But the Six of Cups is Sun in Scorpio. So it feels like there's unfinished business with people from lifetimes before this. And I feel like some of you, if you dive into deep meditation and really get quiet, there are things that will be revealed to you about these people, about yourself, and about the way that you're moving within the world. Because some of you, I feel like during Gemini season, Knight of Wands at the middle of the reading, it feels very like moving too fast. The Knight of Wands often has to go back because he forgets things, often has to process things later because he forgets things, often hurts people's feelings without realizing it. And just like, keeps it moving. And there's also someone that may be very in and out, kind of like fuck boy for fuck girl kind of energy, that you may be feeling like you have a soul, a soul, that they may be a soulmate, but they're actually a soul contract that you're really needing to wrap up, tie up. There could be definitely someone with heavy fire placements that's being really frank or curt with you, or even like rash or mean, or having altercations, verbal altercations with. There's definitely arguments coming up. And the Queen of Swords is the one who her purpose is to transmute pain into insight. So I do feel like some of you need to get better about writing things, making lists, hanging things up. Affirmations need to be said. Honest conversations with yourself need to be had. Honest conversations definitely need to be had with these people with heavy air and fire placements. Air, fire, or a Scorpio. But there is also a need, I do feel like for some of you, someone from the past is coming up that you may be wanting to invest in. But I do feel like the fire sign that is very in and out is very much so like about themselves. They're about, and that's something that's coming up that you're needing to mirror. Let's say there's no people, you phone dry as fuck, and you're single as shit. Then this is really coming up as what you're needing to let go of, that you're needing to take a look at what you're holding on to. Your cybernetic settings. You're needing to look at your beliefs about yourself. You're needing to look at your habits, your spending habits, your decision making. Really like allowing yourself to look back even into like teenage years, into childhood years, and really allow yourself to be logical about the decisions you've made, not critical of yourself, not being harsh on yourself, but like, hey, let's give ourselves a bird's eye view of our life for a little bit, and like look at the decisions that we've made and the people that we've chosen to invest in, and the companies we've chosen to invest in. What decisions have gotten us farther? What connections have yielded, the highest results? It's like even looking at it from like a business point of view. Some of you I feel like need to look at your love life, like your business. It's just like there needs to be a more critical eye put on that and your decision making regarding that. Let's look at the time so I can see how much time I get, because I'm fucking paranoid nowadays. 18 minutes, that's not bad. I do feel like there is something that you have enjoyed, that you've liked doing since you were a child, that if you really take a look at your hobbies, your gifts, the things that you're good at, there is something that you're able to monetize. And this feels like Six of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, feels very much so like childlike joy within business, having fun. You need to be investing in doing something that you enjoy. And I do feel like some of you are like holding down or maintaining a job that, pays the bills, but there is something about entrepreneurship and like financial freedom that like it's important for you to tap into. It's time to tap into your soul, your heart. There even could be things within like the realm of divination, sexuality, very 8th house things that you are able to, divination, sexuality, trauma therapy, death, doula, I just heard, things of that nature. Like, don't be afraid to explore your dark side and you're the goddamn devil. Hello. It's just like, don't limit yourself Especially, I feel like some of you may be limiting yourself from pursuing the things that you want to pursue career-wise because of family or because of what people may think or what people may say about you. And it's just coming up that, like, your dogma or traditions or whatever it is, that could be getting in the way. Family could be getting in the way of, in some way, of like you pursuing what you want. And so it's really time to get quiet, to really have some deep self-examination so you can figure out how you want to and what you want to manifest, because you already have everything that you need to get where you want to go, to get this and to acquire this Nine of Pentacles. You have all the tools already. You already have the gifts, the skills. It's just a matter of getting out of a fear-based mindset, because faith and fear can't live in the same place, boo. You can't manifest your dreams while you're also terrified that they're not going to come true. That will never work. And so there's definitely a need to take a look at your mental habits, your mental state, your mental health, and not just acting on fear, not just acting on anger or acting on emotions or putting up walls or just telling it like it is. There is a need to dig deeper here, Capricorn. And speaking of digging deeper, let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.